What is going on, everybody? XFactorGaming here with another episode of RetroGamer Reloaded. And for episode, I believe this is 9, we're going to play some obscure sports games. As you could tell by the title screen a second ago, we are starting off with Sports Talk Baseball, officially known as MLBPA Sports Talk Baseball on the Genesis. Like all these games are, we're going to take a look on the Genesis here. We're going to play a little exhibition ball. This does have the official MLB license, so that's at least good, I guess. Where's my team at, though? Haha, here we are. I'm using LB to select. I'm actually on the Xbox controller. My usual controller will not work here. We have our stadium select. Let me see here real quick what button I have set to LB. I'm actually going to redo these, so. Well, it sped through it too fast again. Hang on. That was the issue I had earlier. Up, down, left, right, A, B, X, start. I did it again, didn't I? Right, A, B, C, start, X, Y, Z, select. Okay, so we have RB is Z, or C, I think. Yes, it's C, okay. Let's check this out already. Let's start. Yeah, they do have the actual players. Cool.
It's time to play ball.
I like the voice clarity.
Leading off, number 5. Up to 78 batter. Popped up to short.
Although in Sports Talk Football, he sounds like a speaking spell. We'll get into that later.
Next up, number 14. Up 3, 41 batter. Fastball.
Okay, how do you swing?
Strike one. Curve.
Okay, so C swings.
Strike 2. The pitch, fastball. He takes it, strike call. He goes down on strike.
Hey, I hit it. I don't often get it in play.
Outside.
So I'm the visitors here.
Nothing time.
Only because the other team hasn't come up yet.
Leading off, number 30. Up to 68.
Okay, so A is going to tell you what kind of pitch you're throwing, and the C pitches.
Hit hard, right to second. It drops in. He has it close to third.
Gotta figure out how to get it to second here.
Next up, number 6.
If the right bumper throws it, or C throws it third.
Safe. He delivers. Line drive down
Nice
the line.
play.
The third baseman makes the catch. He's out. Not in time.
I don't know how to throw to that base, though.
Infield in. Infield normal. Swing and a ground ball to second. Picks it up. Out.
Barely got him.
Next up, number 8.
Bo Jackson. Bo knows baseball.
Here it comes. The runner heads for home.
We'll see that.
Got it. Base hit. The runner scores. Next up, number 23. Up to 84 batter. Delivered.
My only complaint with this game is I wish they actually said the names of the players.
Here it comes. Curve. Takes it. Called strike 0-2 count. The pitch. Line drive. Down the line. It drops in. Close to second.
Okay, so second is going to be
The
what
runner
button
scores.
here?
In there with a triple. The throw goes to third.
Okay, so down and C are what you're going to use to actually throw to the base pass.
The runner comes in to score. Next up, number 72. Line drive. He makes the catch.
And
He's
overall,
out. Side retired.
this one's not as good as Sports Talk
No
Football.
errors. And no
And
one
that's
gone.
that's
Bottom of the
that's
first.
just about
Chicago
the
3, Texas nothing. Leading off.
that's just
number
about
20.
it for Sports Talk Baseball. I will be back in just a second with Sports Talk Sports Talk Football.
Football.
And we are back, and as I said before, we were covering Sports Talk Football starring Joe Montana for the Genesis. Now this was the game to play before Madden came out. Trying to figure out how to... I like this game. I like this music. Let's see what teams we got here. We got the Colts, the Dolphins, the Patriots, yuck, the Jets, the Bills, and for the Central it's the Browns, the Oilers, who are now the Titans, the Steelers, the Bengals, AFC West, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, LA Chargers, and the Seahawks. No Houston Texans yet. Of course, we got the Broncos, NFC East, the Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Cards, Redskins, NFC Central, Bears, Lions, Pack, Vikings, Buccaneers, and the NFC West, Niners, Falcons, LA Rams, New Orleans Saints. Alright, we're going to go with the AFC West, which is now the AFC South. I'm gonna take let's take the Chargers. And the other team takes the Bucks. Wait a minute. I gotta flip to the other side here, because I'm not playing the right side.
Welcome to the game between the San Diego Chargers and the New Orleans Saints.
Okay, so
It's a
that's how you do
beautiful day
things.
here in New Orleans. New Orleans lines up for the kickoff.
Who's kicking? Looks like I'm kicking.
And it's up. He takes it, hit, and stop.
Yeah, like I said, the commentary here sounds like a speak and spell.
At the 47-yard
Little
line.
glitch in the sound there. Not trying to pick a play here. Okay, there we go.
San Diego ready to go. New Orleans sets up in the 46. San Diego comes to the line. Calls the signal. Good protection. Better hurry. Tackled immediately. It's second down for San Diego. There's no score.
Okay, so A, B, or C will choose your plays. There's A, B, or right bumper for me. Xbox controller again. C switches your player.
Late at the 49. Down at the 49. Third and 8 for San Diego. The quarterback brings them out of the huddle. The offense comes to the line. He's going to pass. He throws right. Overthrown. That brings up fourth down for San Diego.
Okay, so formations.
The kicking team comes on.
That's punt time for the other team. For San Diego.
It's a fake.
Wait, what?
Puts it up.
Well, hello there. Still no good.
San Diego comes away with nothing. New Orleans takes possession on the 49-yard line.
Okay, what are some passing plays here?
The offense lines up. Back to pass. Going for the sideline.
There's no passing windows.
Intercepted
Ah.
at the 3. Hit and stop. San Diego has it at the 3.
Well, the only thing wrong
New
with this is I
Orleans in the
really
3,
can't tell what
4.
kind of plays
San
these
Diego
are.
comes to the line.
Otherwise, this is a pretty good game, and I can't understand
Gets
why
the block.
this or
The
Sports
pitch
Talk
is the
Baseball are
back.
considered
Takes it
obscure.
inside, breaks the tackle,
Other than the
knocks off
fact that
his
with
feet
this
at the
win,
fly.
Madden was already out by this time and doing
The
pretty
score
well.
is San Diego nothing, New Orleans nothing. The Chargers ready to go. The defense lines up. The quarterback calling signal. Turns on the speed. Look out. Hit and stop at the 1-yard line.
Let's see if we can get him in.
Third down for the Chargers.
Let's see if we can
from
force him into the
1-yard
end zone.
line. The Chargers ready to go. San Diego comes to the line. Calling signal. Gets the block. Up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He drops it. New Orleans recovers. Payday.
Touchdown.
Goes wide.
Dropped it in the end zone. I pick it up. It's a touchdown.
New Orleans sets up for the extra point.
Set that thing in motion.
And here comes the kick.
It's good.
Perfect. New Orleans has it. The score is 7-0.
Now what we'll do here is we'll let them attempt to score. If they don't score, the game's over. Or if they score less than if they score less than a touchdown, it's over. Kind of like a sudden death overtime thing.
Caught at the 49. He's leveled at the 49-yard line. First and 10 for the Chargers. A gain of 1 on the return. The Chargers will start first and 10
Overall,
at the 49-yard
I actually
line.
think I like both Sports Talk
The
Baseball
offense
and
lines up.
football. Although Madden is much better than this, as is Tecmo Super Bowl.
Gets the block. Up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's hit as he gets to the 40-yard line.
I don't see anything to really gripe about. They're just, you know, this is like a generic football. This is just a generic football game with speech.
The quarterback's in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Graphics are actually pretty good.
No good. That brings up third down for the Chargers.
Graphics are pretty good. The speech is pretty good. I like that opening yo music.
San Diego comes to the line. Quick out. Intercepted.
And that'll be the ball game.
He's hit as he gets to the 40-yard line.
I did say if they didn't score, I win.
On the 41.
We're going to finish the quarter, though.
The quarterback brings them out of the huddle. New Orleans comes to the line. The pass. Intercepted.
And it's intercepted right back.
Knocks off his feet at the 44. San Diego takes possession. San Diego comes to the line. Back to pass. He puts it up. He fires over the middle. Incomplete. That brings up second down for the Chargers on the New Orleans 43-yard line. New Orleans leads. With the score, the Saints 7, the Chargers nothing. San Diego lined up on the 43-yard line. New Orleans sets up in the 4-3. Out to the left. Makes the catch.
7-7. We may be going to a second quarter.
Incredible. San Diego sets up for the extra point. The kick. Perfect. The score is the Chargers 7, the Saints 7. San Diego lines up for the kickoff. The Saints set to receive. Gets away a beauty. He takes it at the 6. Oh, hit and stop. A 57-yard kick. A 10-yard return. New Orleans will start 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. New Orleans lined up on the 16-yard line.
I'm not even sure what play I'm running here.
New Orleans ready to go. Looking, he puts it up.
A is going to be your throw button.
Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10.
Wish I knew what kind of play I was
from
running.
The Saints 16.
There we go. Personnel.
The quarterback in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Strong side right. Throws. Intercepted
Again.
at the 33. Nice job by the defense. Brought down. San Diego has it at the 33. The score is San Diego 7, New Orleans 7. The offense comes to the line. Good blocking. Look out. Give to the back. He's dumped at the 36-yard line. A loss of 3. 2nd down and 12 for San Diego at the 36.
And just 1 minute here. I'll just go ahead and pick the play and let it run it for me.
The defense in the 3-4. The offense in the slot. Back to throw. Quick out. No good. 1:46 on the clock. San Diego lined up on the 36. The Chargers ready to go. The defense sets up in the 3-4. He fires over the middle. Batted away. Brings up 4th and 12 for San Diego on the 36-yard line with 1:43 to go in the quarter. The kicking team comes on.
They're going to punt. I don't think they'll go for a field goal that far out.
And puts it up. Takes it. Touchback. New Orleans takes possession on the 20 with 1:36
Possession. Let's see if we
on
can
the clock.
figure out how to work this thing.
Tie game. The score is the Chargers 7, the Saints 7. New Orleans lined up on the 20-yard line. He fires over the middle. Underthrown with 1:32 left in the quarter.
Let's see what we can get out here. See if I can get any running plays, 'cause I haven't figured out how to do one of those yet.
The quarterback brings them out of the huddle. The defense sets up in the 4-3. New Orleans lines up. Puts it up.
Intercepted
at the
again.
35. He's dumped at the 31-yard line. San Diego has it at the 31 with 1:27
If
on
they
the
score,
clock.
I'm going
With
to
the
call it
score,
into the game.
San Diego 7, New Orleans
Or if
7.
we score by
The
some
offense lines up.
miracle.
Gets the block. Gives to the back. Tackled immediately. A loss of 2. That brings up 2nd and 12 for the Chargers. 1:18 on the clock. The quarterback brings them out of the huddle. New Orleans lines up for the short yardage. San Diego lines up. Looking.
And they smack him.
1:03 on the clock.
Now, with these sports talk games, with every game recovering, basically, these games aren't that expensive if you want to go for them. I mean, they're probably going to come in every Genesis lot that you might find on eBay. Or every Super Nintendo lot for 2 of these.
The quarterback calling signal. The pitch to the back. Up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Knocked off his feet with 44 seconds to go in the quarter. The kicking team comes on. The kick out to the right. Takes a bounce. Touchback.
Alright, so they didn't score. I get a chance to end it.
7 seconds remaining in
And I'm going to pull something that I haven't pulled since Tecmo Bowl. See if I can get the kicking stuff out here.
Tie game. The score is San Diego 7, New Orleans 7.
Where's the field goal formation? I can't seem to find it.
The kicking team comes on. It's first
let's see if this works.
Unbelievable. It's a fake.
Hey, it's a run play for once. That's a sight for sore eyes.
Immediately. A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, that didn't work, did it?
The Saints with 17 seconds on the clock.
17 to go. I wonder how to call a timeout.
Sets up in the 46. Let's take a timeout.
We're probably going to a second quarter if I can't end this now.
The quarterback brings them out of the huddle. The Saints.
It'll work the same. First team to score wins.
The pass.
He's going to air it long.
Intercepted at the 38.
And we're going to a second quarter. Or overtime in this run. Where again, the first team to score will take the victory and we'll move on when that happens. And it looks like I might have the ball. Do I have the ball? No. I just coughed up an INT. Why would I?
Is San Diego 7, New Orleans 7.
They have a pretty decent field position trying to end this thing, too.
Line. New Orleans in the 3-4. Turns on the speed. Better hurry. Takes it inside. Breaks the tackle. Hit at the 34-yard line. 2nd down for the Chargers. San Diego lined up on the 34. Calling signal. Give to the back. Straight up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Hit and stop at the 30. That brings up 3rd down and 3 for the Chargers. San Diego lined up on the 30-yard line. The Chargers ready to go. He fires over the middle. Overthrown. 4th down and 3.
4th and 3.
Situation for San Diego.
They can go for. They can field goal in here and end up. If they hit this field goal, it's over. It's sudden death overtime, and I think I've already had my opportunity. But if I play it by NFL rules, if they get it in, which they didn't,
no good.
If they'd gotten it in, I'd have gotten a chance.
New Orleans lined up on the 30-yard
Now
line.
I've got a chance at it. Let's put this away.
Back to throw. Quarterback sneak.
Wait, a quarterback sneak.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd down for the Saints with the score 7-7. The offense lines up. Quick out. Intercepted.
I'm tempted to just call it right now, but we got a tie.
Takes over on the 41.
I'm tired of throwing this thing away to the other team, not knowing what I'm even doing.
The offense in the slot. Strong side.
San Diego, can you just score? Put this thing out of its misery, please. Just go for a field goal. I've already had my chance.
Looking, he puts it up. A great catch. Incredible. He's down, brings up second down for the Chargers from the 43. San Diego lined up on the 43-yard line. The offense in the slot. The pitch to the back. Hit and stop at the 42. Third down for the Chargers. The quarterback sets up in the shotgun. The quarterback calling signal. Looking, puts it up left. A great catch. To the 20.
Yep, they're going to score and this ball game's over, folks.
The crowd goes wild. The score is 13-7. San Diego sets up for
Your
the
final will
extra
be
point.
14-7, because I'm not playing any more of this, even though it's a good game. I'm just no good at football games.
And it's up. Yes.
And that'll kill it for Sports Talk Football. I will be right back with more obscure sports games and we are back with the third portion of our Obscure Games 4-part episode. This is National Hockey Night. Alright, let's select our teams here. Now, there is no Carolina, they were still Hartford. There's no Vegas, they didn't exist yet. There's no Minnesota, they didn't exist yet. The Coyotes were still the original Jets, like in this game. There was no Thrashers, there was no Blue Jackets. Basically, anyone that came in after about 98 or 99 is not here. Oh, and the Avalanche, still the Nordiques in this game.
All right,
this was before they moved. Now, for you that are new to my sports games, we play one period. Highest score after one period wins, and if nobody scores, we go to overtime until somebody does. Now, the controls are as easy as follows for defense. B switches players. I believe it's A that checks, or is it C? I'm not sure on the check button. I haven't figured that out yet. It's been a while since it's been a minute or two since I played this. Somebody want to hit him? Offense is pass, and then C is shoot A is saucer pass, which you don't want to do very often because it rarely ever connects from my own experiences.
Ouch.
And it's always icing or always out of play. Unless, of course, you beat it out.
Ouch.
Which rarely happens on my end. And he scores! That means I could actually win the game if they don't score again. Score by number 24, Russ Courtnall. Courtnall. Let's take a look real quick if we can to see who scored that. There's no way to. This isn't like NHL 94 where it'll tell you the guy's name that scored the goal. Wait, maybe it will. Maybe there are names in this game somewhere. Nope. So if you're playing this and you want to know who anybody is, have Google ready to go. This is either a 94 or 95 game. I can't remember which. Okay, so C is your check button. It's also your slap shot button. Let's see. Can you do a one-timer in this game? Well, you could in NHL 94, so I'm assuming it's possible here. Let's find out. Well, not that way, obviously, but... Nope, not possible here. Game didn't move fast enough for that, apparently. Minutes ago in the game here, unless they score. If I score again, it's definitely over. Get it out and let's see if we can score again. Oh, he got punished. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for National Hockey Night. I do recommend you go out and get this, mainly because it's cheap and it's a pretty good hockey alternative to the NHL, ESPN, to the EA NHL series. Anyway, we'll be right back with our final game in the series in this episode right after this. And we're back with the final game in this obscure sports game set. As you can tell, this is Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. Hang on, let me set my controller config again. And we're done. So A is gonna change your options. We're gonna go 5-minute periods here. We're only gonna play one period. And we got the Blazers, the Clippers, the Jazz, the Lakers, the Spurs, the Suns, the Sonics, the Warriors, and you can do custom teams. I don't think the Super NES version had that. You know what? I'm curious. But first, let's do custom East, All-Stars East, Pistons, Pacers, Nets, Knicks, Heat, Celtics, Cavs, and the Bulls. Let's see what these custom teams are all about. Oh, cool! So you can pick from any team in the league here. That's cool. All right, let's do this. We go Karl Malone. No. Malone's a starter. Stockton just. Okay, so B advances up. I want Karl Malone as a forward. Why is Malone on the bench? There we go. I can ask the same of Stockton, really. I can piece together this team any way I want to here, which is pretty cool. Okay, Stockton should not be on the bench here. I'm going to keep Dan Marley. We're going to keep Stockton. That actually looks pretty good. Let's go on. Okay, so we've got... This is one of those games that looks like it uses all the buttons. Let's see. B passes. A is your shoot button. A is block. B is switch player. And I'm not sure what's... Okay, so C is steal. This is actually a pretty good looking game here for something that was made in 1992. I love how every time you get the ball back, you hear charge. Well, every time you steal it, that was a travel. And if you didn't catch what game this was at the beginning from the title screen on my intro, this is Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs, the Genesis version. Even though I own the Super Nintendo version, I didn't want to mess with switching emulators halfway through the recording. All you need to know is A is shoot, B is pass. I love also how it says 3 when you hit a 3. Somebody please try to steal the ball from him. Every time you make a steal, I love how it says that. It does that. I did not mean to throw that shot up. Let's get the ball back. I was meaning to pass, and I keep hitting shoot.
Traveling.
B, pass, A, shoot. I gotta remember that.
Traveling.
I remember I haven't played this in years, so I'm still getting used to these controls. Definitely score more here than I do in NBA 2K, that's for sure.
Traveling.
How is that a travel?
Foul.
I love the voices in this game.
Foul.
Fine, I'll use Grant there, even though he's not a center.
Foul.
Idea here is to stop it anywhere in the middle, and it'll actually let it go in. Whoever's ahead at the end of this quarter will win the game. So I need a three-pointer to push it to overtime here.
Foul.
Yep, foul. You don't want me to get that three-pointer, I'll tell you.
Shoot it.
With pleasure.
Foul.
Foul. Foul. Foul. No, stop putting people in that are not equipped for that position. There we go. Okay. Worthy in for Pippen. And that'll be the end of the game. Now, the question is, do I recommend this? Yes, I do, definitely. Not from a nostalgia standpoint, but from a standpoint of the fact that I actually think this is a good game. As for the rest of these games, National Hockey Night and the 2 Sports Talk games, you can get them cheap, so why not go for them and see if you like them? I mean, I do. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Retro Gamer Reloaded, guys. I will see you again soon on this very channel, where you should remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you go in to like the video. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Adios, everyone.